All right, we live? Maybe no, it's happening. I see the one loading. Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up? You guys cool if I fart up here?
Yeah.
Cool, just making sure, because it's a small room. You guys were like shaking your heads, but you were like, yep, it's fine, whatever you say, just please don't actually do it. And I was sitting there, okay, we're good, we can do this now? We're doing this. Oh my gosh, we are live. Hey, hello everyone. We are here. It is Wednesday night. Holy crap. You guys are sitting here at the LA School of Comedy, the only school of comedy in LA that is named the LA School of Comedy. I have checked on Google. And we have a very special host coming up for you tonight to make the night amazing for y'all. And I know that she will. Give it up for your host, Sam Lindman. Yeah!
Wow. Hey guys, my first time up here tonight. Oh my god. Wow. Good to see you. Well, welcome to the School of Comedy. We have a lot of virgins here. School of Comedy virgins. And so I'll give you a little rundown. LA School of Comedy, open mics Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Starts at 7. Sign-ups at 6:30. We do have a restroom that you can use, which is a rarity. So, use it. Please don't go in the seats. Basically, the bathroom keys are right there on your way out. We would rather you go while I'm up introducing people, but if you really have to go, and then we'll make fun of you, and then you might not want to come back. But that's the price you have to pay to do comedy in LA. Yeah, I'm Gen Z. Thank you so much. 3 ways you can tell if you're Gen Z. If you've used your vape as a flashlight? No one? If you've looked up if Plan B can be addictive, you might be Gen Z. Like, there's a chance that maybe you're born in the year of the horse. What else? If you're so sexually positive, if you're like, oh my god, it's so awesome and everything, just to kind of mask your own internalized feelings of not that, you might be Gen Z. I don't know. You might be. Yeah, I definitely scare people with, like, how I look sometimes. Because why not, Queer is cool. I'm queer. And that is a word that confuses both gay and straight people. And so that's, like, the best thing in the world. People ask me, what does that mean? And I'm like, listen, I don't want to fuck you. Why are you asking me? But basically, it's just like, if I want to and they want to, then let's do it. Basically, my sexuality is consent. And anytime I've ever said that to a man, they go, oh, I know what that means, okay? You don't need to fucking say that to me, okay? I know what that word means. It's like, no, you don't, bitch. No, you don't. It's like when you put in your bio, like, I'm a professional gaslighter. Dude. You don't know what that word means. Like, you don't know what that word means, and you're gaslighting yourself if you think that. I know we talked about dogs. Have you ever seen a sign that says, lost dog, okay, understanding, do not approach, will run? Your dog will die. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I just saw your dog on Pico about 15 minutes ago. I had to charge my phone in between. I know, it's so lame. Yeah, I don't know, I should charge it more. Yeah, but what about that $5,000 reward? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really work for me. It's like, why do you have a dog that's unapproachable to the point where you can't even just say your dog's missing? Like, you have to let them know they're a little bit of an asshole. It's like, hey, I'm looking for him. You might not want to look for him. That shit fucks with me. Because sometimes I see a dog and it's like, like, I work retail, so I've become, like, anti-people. And it's fucking limping and bumping shit down and peeing and shit. And I just feel like, as a citizen, I should be able to say, hey, it's time. You know what I mean? Like, maybe let's move on. Like, like a citizen's euthanization. Like, I believe in that freedom wholeheartedly. Now it's like, wow, everyone loves dogs. But it's also LA. I'm from LA. I've lived here my whole life, so I've been raised in dog culture. The Maltese, very familiar. The white dog with the ookie in the eye, that's my life. I grew up with that. Yeah. I don't know. It's Wednesday, huh? It's Wednesday. It really is Wednesday. I work today. I work at Bath and Body Works. Semi-annual sales going on. So do with that what you will. Let me explain to you what a semi-annual sale means. First of all, it means twice a year. I think it's like 3 times a year. So I don't know why we're doing that. And second of all, people will come in, right? And there's a table that says $3.95, an entire table of products, American products, made by not Americans to kill Americans with cancer-making products for $3.95? A body spray that's usually $17.50, $3.95? And they go, when are they $2? When you were fucking born, you old-ass fucking bitch. What are you asking me? How old are you, ma'am? Are you legal to be driving still? How did you get here? Are you blind, deaf, or dumb, or hot, or all of them? Take me home, mommy. Retail's really hard. This guy came up to me and he had a bag of merchandise already. So I was like, uh-oh, what happened here? Like a doctor, you know what I mean? I was like, what brought you in today? And it's like, dude, I'm bleeding. Why are we making jokes? Every doctor wants to do stand-up. And every stand-up wants to be a doctor. That is the truth. And it's my time, so everything I say is actually fact. That's what I tell my parents too. Dude, I'm the kind of bitch who's like, my parents will be like, clean your room, and I'm like, at least I'm not a fucking racist, okay? At least I didn't vote for Trump twice, you fucking dickwad! I love you, you know? That's kind of how I am, Gen Z, like, very aggressive. Like, I will fight for a cause, just cause. You know, like, I don't really know the info, but I'll show up a little late. If you give me a ride, I'll get there, I'll show up, I'll leave early. I might be high before and after. Not during. I will be. Okay, guys, you've had a little bit enough of me. I can feel it because I'm sweating. I sweat all the time. One time my boss at Bath and Body Works had to tell me that I smelled bad. Let me just say it again. At Bath and Body Works. Everyone walks out that store like, I can't breathe. It smells so bad. Like, first of all, you're in a fucking mall. Like, it's already disgusting. You know, like, the whole mall smells like marijuana. Like, there are toddlers. Okay, this is, like, the last thing I'm going to say. I don't, like... This kid was really, really overweight. To the point where they're pushing him in a wagon. And I'm like, this is not... This isn't working. Who's it working for? Because I'm distracted at work now. We're calling him Tubster. He's walking into the jewelry store, putting shit in his mouth, and his pants are down to here. And that's America, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I own it. I'm from here. I can't wait to have a Tubster of my own. What do I call him? I don't know. Shlomo. Anyways, I'm going to bring up, you guessed it, a comedian. He is very, very funny. Not everyone here is going to be very funny. I'll just say it right now. I'm talking about myself. I'm going to bring him to the stage. He's taught me a lot about comedy, a lot about life. He's also going to be on season 2 of HBO's show Lace. Check it out, okay? From here, the one and only Albert Linton. Give it up, guys. Give it up for Albert.
Am I recording? I am.
You're recording. You are.
I'm sorry,
Look at that. Look at it.
He's getting
This
here.
is really,
He's on his way.
this is like
This is real.
a maze. Thank you very much.
This is
One
like,
more time
This is like me trying to pass it.
for Sam Lindemann. Greatest of all time. Well, that fucking hurt. How you fuckers doing? Cool. I dressed for you. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I put this on for you because I honor your presence here. Now get the fuck out. Fuck you.
I'm out.
No, let's see. I heard some things that I wanted to comment on to start out with. And then I'm going to do some old jokes because old jokes fade if you don't, sharpen them every now and then. I got pulled over by a cop for running a red light. So I told the cop, I said, I'm in part of the funeral procession. So he took me to the cemetery. It only took an hour, but I dug myself out of that grave. Old jokes. One time I had a heart attack scare. And my doctor, who is female, by the way, because women have smaller fingers. And thank you. And so My doctor wanted me to see a cardiologist because I had changed medications and some numbers changed and they weren't sure. They thought I had AIDS or some kind of shit. And because, they look at the white blood platelet count to determine if you're at risk for cancer, AIDS, or any of those other like marriage, those other no, just fucked up my own joke. Those other deadly diseases, right? They look at your white blood cell platelet count, and they have what they've established as the average. And that's a line through space, right? Through time and space. And if you're above that line, then no worries. But if you're below that line, then we need to know why you're below that line. Is it because you have cancer? Is it AIDS? Did your woman just leave you? What? You forgot how to beat off? What's the problem? So she said, well, Albert, are you sitting down? She called me on the phone. And I was walking to my car. And I said, no, I'm walking. She said, well, maybe you should sit down. And she said, do you know what an oncologist is? And since it's a woman, I didn't want to look dumb, stupid, so I said, yeah, I know what an oncologist is. That's a doctor who's on call. She didn't think it was funny. She said, that's the dumbest answer I've ever heard. You should sit down, you're too stupid to stand up. So then she explained to me what a cardiologist, oncologist is. Important doctor. They look for stuff that can kill you, like cancer, AIDS, marriage, serious shit. Right? That's the joke that I found. I just compared, you liked it better the way I did? I just compared cancer to marriage. I need to apologize to cancer. Because we know cancer ain't that bad. So, my cardiologist had to go see him. The first time I went to see him, we were talking, doctor patient, and trying to make it informal. And somehow I told him I was a stand-up comic. And he said, I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic. And I'm like, sure, he's just trying to relate, right? But I had to see this guy for a 2-year period. Periodically, I had to go back in. And it was I'm not going to tell you about the operation, how they check your T cells. But they did that on me. And so I had to go and see this guy for almost 2 years. And every time I go to his office, like quarterly, he would say, I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic. I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic. So finally I said, okay, then let's switch. You can take the bus and I'll drive you a Porsche. What about that, huh? You want to be a stand-up comic? You give me your money, I give you mine. I guarantee I'll have more money than you. You want to be a stand-up comic? Fuck you. All right, so I got that one out. Can't stop me. Oh, by the way, you can find me on Facebook at Albert Linton Comedy, or you can find me on Instagram at Albert Linton Comedy. And so if you'd follow me, I will not follow you back. Fuck you. No, I'll follow you back. For real. Seriously, I will follow you back. What else do I have here? All right, so I want to get to the good stuff, though. Oh, all right. Don't matter what plans I have, I can break them. Yeah, I can turn this thing around at the next red light. And I don't mind telling all the guys I can't meet them. Hell, we can all go raise some hell on some other night. Girl, I don't care. I just got to see what you're wearing. Your hair, is it pulled up or is it falling down? Oh, baby, I just got to see you now. If you want to call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. You can you can crash my plan. You can wreck my life anytime. You can...
Crash my party.
You can... No, that's crash my party. I'm recording it! And I rehearsed it in the mirror today. Call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry. You can wake me up in the dead of the night, wreck my plans, baby. That's all right. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Swing on in. I'll make you a drink. The door's unlocked. I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. So that's my current song. That's country and western. And I pay homage to it. You guys ever heard of Charlie Pride?
Hell yeah.
Charlie Pride, my man has heard of him. Charlie Pride was probably the only African-American country and western singer for many years. But now it's not so. And I know black people have been liking country and western forever. Back in the 60s, we loved it. And then Motown came around. And when Motown swept the scene, nobody liked anything but Motown. And then Elvis came on the scene, and everybody liked Elvis. And then all of that was knocked out the water when the Beatles decided to come over here and just wreck everything. Anyway. Yeah, there's not a spot downtown that can rock you the way that you're rocking me. There's not a bar that can make me buzz the way that you do. I could be on the front row at the best show. Look down, see your face on my phone. I'm gone, hang on. I'll meet you in a minute or two. If you want to call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it. You can wake me up in the dead of the night. Wreck my plans, baby, that's all right. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Roll on in, I'll pour you a drink. The door is unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can wreck my party anytime. I sent that to my mother for her 100th birthday. She's 102 years old. I said, baby, you can wreck my party between 12 and 1. If it's 2 in the morning and you're feeling lonely and wondering what I'm doing, go ahead and call me, baby. You don't have to worry. You can wake me up in the dead of the night. Wreck my plans, baby, that's all right. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Swing on by, I'll pour you a drink. The door is unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. You can crash my party anytime. And then I'm gonna kick your ass for crashing my party. What's wrong with you, bitch? I was asleep, huh? What the fuck is going on? Nigga can't get in your sleep. Bitch is calling. Yeah, you having a party? No, bitch, I ain't having no party. I'm trying to get some sleep. I just jerked off. You're late. You should have called a half hour ago. Get your ass out of here.
That's that postcoital.
High fashion, let go, young G-Rover, G-Wagon, other rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. That's my other song. That one is by Roddy Ricch. It's rap. You guys ever heard of rap? Hip-hop, rap, and shit like that? Yeah. I heard of it yesterday. So I've been taken aback by it. I rode up to the high-rise. I'm in the fofo inside Coco. Who writes shit like that? That's fucking brilliant, right? I love that, right? So, inside Coco, I get a feeling, I keep it in my heart, I keep it petty because I don't do facades. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. What, motherfucker? You can see his diamonds when he's in the dark. I gotta have some of that. What the fuck? Well, you can see my nails when I'm in the dark. My teeth when I'm in the dark. But I ain't got no freaking diamonds that you can see in the dark. Another thing he says is, 2 10s, I'm fucking them both. I ain't fucking any twins. I ain't fucking nothing. And this nigga's fucking 2, and they're both 10s? Bad bitch ass tatted. Whoa, whoa. What? You mean to tell me this nigga got a bad bitch to tattoo her ass in honor of him? Where have I been? Obviously, I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be doing rap. High fashion, like Go-Yard, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I got attached to that song because I was hanging with a young lady at the time, and we went out like several times, and then I figured out she was into this whole movement thing, you know, about the restrooms, men invading a woman's sanctity by going into a public restroom that's marked for women. And she doesn't know I spend 95% of my day trying not to pee on myself. So she's telling me, men should not be allowed to go. Bitch, I will piss on you if you don't get your ass in my life when I have to pee. I don't give a fuck if it says woman. I don't give a fuck if it says men. If you haven't seen a dick yet, bitch, you need to see one. What the fuck is wrong? There ain't no sanctuary. It's a fucking bathroom. We go. Who wants to be in the sanctuary? Who's gonna meditate to the smell of shit? Whatever the fuck they do. Am I done? Alright, so I put some ice on her because she has a cold heart. And I hate homeless people. Yeah! I'm gonna close with this. No, I'm gonna stop there. He said, that's enough, right there. You just hit the mark when you said that. I hate them because people always mistake me for being homeless. That's why I'm wearing a suit and tie tonight, because I'm tired of that shit. Even homeless people come to me offering me food. Hey, bro, you want just half a sandwich that just got out of the dumpster? No, bitch! I put it there. I didn't want to finish it. Go ahead, homeless man, eat it, enjoy it. Coming up to me, oh, you homeless? Fuck no. You got a home. I'm rich, bitch. That's it. Thank you very much. Please welcome back to the stage. Hey, my good friend, the love of my life comes to me. Let me go, dude. Sam Linderman.
Yeah.
Give it up for Albert. That's awesome. I love how you said country, Motown, Elvis, Beatles, and no Cardi B. Like, that felt a little bit odd to me that we were purposely skipping over her. Here's some lyrics that I held on to that I actually read to my Trump voting parents. Let's see if I did. I said, it's that privately owned prison, get your peace today. They're probably all in the Hamptons bragging about what they made. Fuck you and your Hampton house. I fucked your Hampton spouse, came in her Hampton mouth and in her Hampton blouse. I'm about to turn shit up. I'm about to tear shit down. What the fuck are we gonna do now? It's Kanye West. It's Kanye West, and I thought it was gonna change the world like he did. And it didn't work. I'm Jewish too. It's a lot, you know? It was like a lot for them to hear. Yeah, I don't know about Kanye because I was like in him. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, he's bipolar, I'm bipolar. He's a black man, I'm a black man. He's an anti-Semite, I'm not gonna get to have sex with Kanye West. Which is really, it's hard. I actually told a therapist that was my Make-A-Wish. I think depression should have Make-A-Wish. You don't know when it's gonna happen. But I was like, yeah, that's my wish, to like have a week alone with Kanye on his ranch. And she was like, that's not your wish. And I was like, so now I'm gonna kill myself and write your name down because that's the worst Yelp review a therapist could get. And then what was I gonna say? I'll leave it at that. Okay. You're great, dude. You're great. We went to the bathroom together, and I didn't fart, but I was planning on. I was okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, going in, I was like, okay, this could happen. And it's gonna be great, and it didn't. But I wanted you to know that you created that space for me, and that's what LA School of Comedy's about, right?
That was the daintiest pee of my life, and I patted myself on the back for it.
I flushed at the same time as you. I didn't want you to think that was anxiety. Sometimes I do that. It wasn't. I've talked about this. Nick knows, but I don't use toilet seat covers. That stood out to people, but I'm a boomer in that way. It's like, we need another thing, you know what I mean? It's like, back then, we had fucking buckets, and we would just shit in the bucket, and then we would give it to Timmy to go to school, and he would study it, and he's a scientist, and look at Timmy. It's like, Timmy's wife is sad. She's really sad. So fuck Timmy, because she's not. Because he's gross. Yeah, old people. I'm turning 20 on Friday. Thank you so much. And I tell people I'm 19, they're like, you don't look 19. This guy said, you don't look 19. You look too jaded by life. I was like, are you trying to meet a fucking word, like, count on this sentence? Like, why would you add, that's such a weird, like, why are you thinking so hard about this sentence? I also like when people are like, I'm like, a normal question, like, how long have you lived here? Longer than you've been alive. Longer than you have ever lived. I've lived in LA. I know LA better than you, bitch. It's like, you're calling me a baby. Like, oh, you're such a baby. Sir, why are you fucking a baby then? You know what I mean? It's like, clearly, I'm not a baby. And clearly, you're not a saint. Anyways, dude. Okay, and this is another thing. Do you ever hear couples and they're like, can you give me the snack, baby? Lick my pussy. Again, I think as a citizen of this country, I should be able to walk up to these people and be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do that shit at home. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep some fucking respect. Dude. Because that shit is weird to me. Like, that's getting a little, the kid shit. You know what I mean? That's like when the P's wanted to be in the LGBT. You know what I'm talking about, the P's? The pedophiles?
Yeah.
They're like, we're a letter too! You heard of P? Let's put that in there. Let's throw M. Moms. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, just make your own. Like, pedophiles. Well, let's do it right now. Pedophiles Anonymous. Let's smoke. Pals, right? Stoner pedophiles. Where are these people supposed to go? And you know where they go? They go to fucking open mics. And they pay money and they talk. I'm not a pedophile. I smoke weed, though. I just want you guys to know I'm cool like that. I'm cool, I'm chill, whatever. Okay. Let's clap it up for just a clap. Let's just clap for a second. Let's just sit with the fact that we just clapped for no reason and that you did it. I'm gonna bring up another comedian right now. And wait. Okay. I was 80% sure I knew your name. Okay. This next comedian, I'm a big fan of. Seen him plenty of times. He's awesome. I'm his only friend in the room. Let's bring it up for Carlos! Woo! Clap it up! Clap it up! And then do some more, because that's shit. That's shit.
Oh God, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Yeah!
All right.
You might.
I might. If I ask for a trash can, I'm not joking. All right, yeah! Let's give it up for Sam.
Yeah!
So this is my first time doing comedy. My career coach told me to do this because she says I don't do enough stuff that brings me joy because I'm constantly miserable. And my therapist too. It's a good idea that you're doing that. I'm really proud of you. So this is my first time in front of a crowd. I've been in yeah, crowds. I've been in bands, heavy metal bands specifically for like 20 years. So usually I'm up here with like a guitar and like going much with banger vocals, stupid shit like that. So this is a very interesting opportunity for me, and thank you. So let's go. When my girlfriend was 7 years old, she had a cat named Cuddles. That cat only liked her, and her dad did not like that. He was a very, 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 very mean man. And what he did to Cuddles is he tried to pet it one day and it scratched him up. Why are you laughing?
I've heard some of it.
Fucking piece of shit.
Don't get mad at me yet. You get mad at me later.
He took Cuddles, put Cuddles in a cage, and left Cuddles out in the desert to die. All of that trauma went right to my girlfriend's pussy. It's fucking amazing. She fucking sucks dick like it's gonna save her life. Like it's gonna solve all of her fucking problems. Let's see. More fucked up stuff. Oh, okay. What's Ian Watkins' favorite kind of cheese?
Oh no.
Baby Bell cheese. For those of you who don't know who Ian Watkins is, he was the former lead singer of a band called Lost Prophets. He went to prison for fucking babies.
What the?
Pretty metal.
I guess they're kind of a metal band. I think he's a complete fucking monster. I think it's reprehensible. I don't know what that word means, but it sounds good. He deserves every bit of punishment that he gets, and if I had a time machine, I would travel back in time to when he was a baby and beat him to death with a hammer and then fuck him.
You turned him into the monster. Break.
You're doing great.
So I brought this joke up to my girlfriend earlier because, I need validation. That's why I'm trying to do this shit. Please love me. My parents didn't. And the entire joke was being raped in the Wienermobile. That was it, and my girlfriend just goes, I feel like that should be like, well, okay, that's actually not my impression of her. I think it should be like the end of a joke. So that's the entire joke, just me making fun of her because she has opinions. Oh, one of my fantasies, and I've had it for like a really long time. My friends know this. I'm sure I brought it up to you guys. Is don't fucking film me. Put your fucking phone away. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just joking, man. He put his phone away immediately.
He's yelled at me so many times. I don't know what.
Yeah, he doesn't know what I'm joking. I've always wanted to. Okay, so this guy who I think he ended up being killed by cancer or a bear. I'm not sure. He invented a suit that protects you from bear attacks. So I want that suit, a samurai sword, and I want to go into like a closed-in pen with a bunch of ostriches, and I want to cut all their fucking heads off with the samurai sword. I've always wanted to do that, and like I'll like send like freeze dry them and send them to places so they're eaten. But I really want to kill ostriches. And I love birds. I think bird TikToks are like one of my favorite videos. Everybody's always giving me shit about that, but I would love to kill a bunch of ostriches. Okay, what else? I'm sorry for this next one. My sister-in-law recommended a documentary based on the font Helvetica. So it was literally like the entire thing was just like how this font was made. It was so fucking awful and boring, I lost all desire to fuck her. Oh, cool, my Nazi lowriders joke. Alright, so there is a white supremacist gang. They're called the Nazi Lowriders. I believe they're a prison gang. I don't really know shit about them, but what I picture is white dudes that talk like cholos. So like, hey, fucking Hitler's the homie, what the fuck? This is my fucking Ramfla, Holmes. Ramfla's car. This is my fucking Ramfla. I got the subwoofers. I got the fucking hydraulics. Fool, in the trunk I got a gas chamber. Fuck yeah, Holmes. Alright, what else? I am actually bi or pan. I don't fucking know. I like fucking sucking dicks and eating pussy. Both of them, whatever. And I shove stuff in my butt all the time. Actually, okay, this isn't the joke, but fuck it. Well, I guess it could be part of the joke. So, I was dildoing my ass. So, when I jack off, I sit backwards on the toilet, because I have, like, the back part so I can put my phone on it. So, I had a man dildo. They're these, like, prostate stimulator dildos. I have two of them. One bigger one, because the first one wasn't big enough. And I put it in my ass, and I'm sitting there jacking off, but, like, lean forward so I can, like, undulate my asshole so it does something. That's how you make it work. Anybody out there, whatever, Aneros. So fucking, I bust a nut, right? And then I'm just like, oh God, what the fuck am I doing? Oh God. And I fucking pull this thing out of my ass, and I look on the floor, and this little Hershey's Kiss of poop is on the fucking rug. And I almost was like, fuck, should I just leave it there and blame it on the dog just to fuck with my girlfriend? Like, I almost did, but I didn't fucking do that. But yeah, that's all. I washed the rug. But anyway, speaking of that, like, I have to be a top. I can't be a fucking bottom. I have irritable bowel syndrome. I will shit. And it doesn't matter if I do fucking laxatives, enemas, there's always fucking one round in the chamber. Always, constantly. So that's why I have to be a top. Not by choice, because I'm lazy. Oh, okay. So is there a timer or something? I have no idea.
I'll give you two and you have two.
Okay, cool. Make sure, like, because I'm fucking blind right now.
I'll do in like 20 seconds.
Okay, cool. So, we have a nephew. His name is Nico. He's a really smart fucking kid. I mean, one of those really weird, brainy kids that's gonna either be amazing or kill a lot of people. I'm not sure which one. And we gave him a present in a dispensary bag. Yeah. It has no mention of weed or anything like that on there. But we were like, he's not gonna fucking know. And we cleared it with his mom. Hey, you know, this is the only bag we had because we're fucking degenerates. This fucking dispensary bag to give your fucking 7-year-old a present. Is that cool? Oh yeah, no problem whatsoever. Apparently, he remembered like a conversation from like years ago or some shit, and he recognized it immediately and said, I thought my Tia Marie stopped smoking. My joke before he got it, I was like, he's gonna fucking know that's a fucking cannabis bag. Mother, I did a quick Googling, and I do believe that this has to do with cannabis. Fucking smart ass. But he fucking knew, and I thought that was a really funny story. What else? What other racist shit can I say? So, fuck it. So I've got mouth herpes. And I got it from eating pussy. Do the math on that. For some reason, I got it on my mouth and not on my wiener. Cool. It's probably on my wiener also, but fuck it. I just like to live in some fucking dreamland where it's not on my wiener. And the funny thing is, it was given to me by my girlfriend. I've been with her for like 7 years, love her to death. The funny thing is, I gave her chlamydia first. This chick was cheating on me when I lived in Washington, which is probably gonna be more bits from that. Mainly like suicide and doing steroids. I'm still alive. And then, so yeah, I gave her chlamydia first, so. All right, so who wants to see my Louis C.K. impression?
I don't want to see you beat up.
I'm just kidding, that's all. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody. Let's bring back up Sam.
I was like, your time's up.
Oh, okay.
And then I sat with it. I was like, damn. That was fucking awesome, Carlos. Give it up. That was crazy. Fuck you. That was good. That was really good, man. I'll stop. Because I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but that was really good.
Make him uncomfortable.
I know. I do it already. I know I'm doing it right now. I can tell. I heard. No, it wasn't I heard. I said it. I thought it. I heard it in my head. I've heard people be like, oh, like, I don't want to feel scared to laugh at stuff. I don't want to be afraid to laugh. Be fucking afraid. Like, I'm afraid all the time. Like, why is it fair that I'm the only person in the room fucking afraid, you know? Be afraid. Dude, that was, like, really good. Let's give it up again, you know? Because it's, like, getting up here is 80% of it, and I tell people that, and then they're not great, and so I'm like, oh, fuck, what did I do? Planting a seed. That was really awesome. Yeah. Okay, the next comedian. I know, you're all fucking just clenching your little shit-filled buttholes. That's what I was gonna say. Never had a clean wipe, personally. Never in my life. And I think I'm just honest. You know what I mean? I have a clean wipe. I think I should call the doctor. You know what I mean? That's not normal. Let's talk about what this is. It's like closed. You know what I mean? There's literal shit in there. You're gonna tell me a piece of paper is gonna make that okay? You know what I mean? Every other country has a bidet. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Like how can I clean my asshole effectively? How can I clean my asshole and tweet about it and not have to click on it? You know what I mean? Like how? Someone tell me that afterward because I don't know how to use technology. But I'm ready to. But I am. Girls can do anything when they learn to read. That's why we need to stop teaching women how to read.
Yeah.
And it's like, girl, you can read, but you can't drive. I can't drive, actually. I'm scared. My dad was a really aggressive driver to the point where I was like 7 years old, and I was like, Dad, there's going to be a bunch of people who hate you so much from driving, and they're going to make a club, and then they're going to come to the house and kill you. And he's like, I've never been in an accident, though. Okay, last thing. I learned the word cunt. I know, I said it, right? Everyone said that I could say it, or I said you guys could say it, and you didn't believe me, I think. Cunt. Constantly, utterly, non-negotiably terrible. And I'm 7 still, and he looks out the window at this woman, he goes, you fucking cunt! And then he's like, never say that, Samantha, especially to a woman. Especially to a woman. And I'm like, then why did you call mom that 3 years later? What? What? It's hot. It's fucking hot. It's so hot. I'm like, guys, fuck already, please. Why is my pee-pee hard? I don't have a penis, but I could. And it'd be none of your fucking business is the thing. It's none of your fucking business what's in here. It could be nothing. I don't know. When is that going to be a thing? People get their tits removed. People get... Nobody's getting their ass removed.
No.
When are we going to get our pussies removed? When can I be removed? Can someone remove me right now? Help. Anyways, this next comic's amazing. He's great. He's superb. He's fantastic. He's wonderful. I'm going to bring to the stage the cannons of Shannon. Shannon!
Mouth herpes.
At least he told you.
If that's the first time you've said
I'm
that,
one
you
of
are
the
the
biggest Tool
herpes.
fans on the planet. And when I heard you talking about Tool, alright, I was like, sweet. But also, I wouldn't have had to heard anything about you guys talking about Tool, and I would have obviously have known that you guys are Tool fans. just by looking at you and asking this first question, can I drink in here? And then I watched these two motherfuckers make a nice, these two motherfuckers make a nice bold cross-street move against Santa Monica against the light. I assume they were chugging buzzballs as they did it.
Just him.
Either way, you got the look though. You know, that's Danny Carey, 1998. I know my Tool. By the way, you guys live in LA. Danny Carey has the best cover band for Tool ever. It's called Loot. And if you get a chance to go see him, fucking do it. Because Danny will show up and play the drums like a motherfucker. Yeah, so good stuff. Oh, by the way, man, the top does the work. You aren't lazy.
Right.
You just know that this is going to take more time to clean up than come. You know? Now it's a whole scene, right? We gotta call in fucking, the SCI, and somebody's got to do some spatter work. It's like what? Oh shit. Ostrich control. You talking about that? Talking about the ostriches. That's some fun shit. Killing ostriches. Have you ever seen an ostrich farm?
Yeah.
Ever, like, on TV? Like, okay, there's some Discovery Channel shit like this. Okay, this is how easy it is. Ostriches are very dangerous. They weigh about 200 pounds, and they have big old claws. They're dinosaurs. They can fucking gut you if they want. But this is what the ostrich guys do. They go like this. Like, boom, and they twist their neck under their legs, and the ostrich has to be like... My wings don't work. But that's it. That's as easy as it is. They got these big ass long necks, so you just go like, stick it right under their legs, man. So a 140-pound dude could take down a 200-pound ostrich like quicker than shit. You just gotta know how to grab it, right? That's what she said. Oh, man. So, you're also talking about bears with cancer. If you've ever been to West Hollywood, all right, you don't want to fuck with no cancerous bear. Boys are big. They got nothing to lose. Okay? Okay? Absolutely nothing to lose. All right? I'm hairy. I'm huge. I've been gay my whole life. That's your butt. And I mean it. I was at a bar called Hamburger Mary's the other day. I like to do trivia. And I went out there and I asked for the bathroom key. And they handed me a key with a giant black dildo on it. And I immediately said, "You sure this is the best way not to lose your key here?"
Very nice.
Seriously. I mean, I've been to gas stations where they hook on like a fucking tire iron and like, a rim or some shit. You gotta roll it out there to unlock the fucking door. You're giving people what they want here. Right? Just plan ahead. Jeez. Think a little bit. Oh, man. Sam was talking about an acronym for pedophiles. And she was also talking about getting pissed off when people say, "I've been alive longer than you've even been here," blah, 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 blah. Right? Well, NAMBLA has been around for 40 years. It's called the North American Man-Boy Love Association. Right? That's your acronym for pedophilia. Okay, youngster. Study up before you talk.
Know your place.
You guys hear that South Korea just lifted their ban on imported sex dolls?
What?
I didn't know they had a ban on it. Like, who has a ban on imported sex dolls? Okay, I'll give you a little trivia question. If there was one thing that America would import that would raise a giant, like, union, you know, foofara that no fucking way this is going to happen, anybody wouldn't want to know what that product is? Any guesses?
Coca-Cola?
What is it?
Coca-Cola?
Big Macs?
Mail order brides?
Corn.
I was gonna say corn! Damn it, I should have said it! Fuck!
It's fucking corn.
God damn it!
Everybody thinks it's big oil. In America, it's big corn, baby. You couldn't import a fucking corn oil from anywhere without them having a giant fucking shit ton of crap in Congress, and that's for real. Okay? And I'm just wondering what organization in South Korea is sitting there like, no, 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 no. This is a South Korean product. We do it best. We do it all the time. We have a giant infrastructure built. We make a lot of money. No fucking way we're getting any Japanese sex dolls. Right? Like, we're not doing that shit. Yeah, I need to look that up more. I need to see what that's about. Whenever you're struggling for material, just look at News of the Weird. You know, like, you'll find some crazy shit in there. What else did I write down? Oh, hey, anybody got a favorite childhood icon, you know, a cartoon character or puppet or something that
Bill
you
Cosby.
love? Bill Cosby? That's coming later, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there with Cosby. But, this is Eeyore doing a porn cast. So, what brought you here today? You feel comfortable? Well, I never really feel comfortable. Have you ever thought about porn before? Well, yeah, but never really had the energy. I don't really know. I guess I'm here today because I wanted to try something different. Different, huh? Why don't you spread those hooves a little bit for me? No, at your own pace. My own pace, this could take a very long time. It was just a thought in my head, but I think it's funny. I'll work on that one. Plus, I know there's other characters out there that's going to be fun if I can do that shit with. Fuck. I did the guy who fucks tigers the other night. I accidentally there's this all right. Tigers weigh about 600 to 800 pounds, and they are literal monsters. They still, to this day, will run through villages in India and kill 30 people, and the entire village will fucking fall down, because, you know, they're trying to burn it, and they end up burning up their own village and shit, all right? And there's a place called Peshawar Province in India where over 400,000 people have been killed, reportedly, verifiably killed by tigers within the last 50 years or so. Okay, and even in India, there's the next one is maybe 100,000, so it's 4 times the amount. Okay, so these tigers have learned to hunt people, and I like to think that when these tigers go to other provinces and run into real tigers, the real tiger is like, motherfucker, I hunt water buffalo and elephant. You eat fast food. You's a Taco Bell eating motherfucking tiger. Right? Get your fat ass out of here. You're slow as shit. They gotta run on back. They gotta run on back to Peshawar and just keep hunting Sanjay at night, Right, 137 pounds of sinew, you know, eating curry. All right, they always reminded me of Rocky 3 because I like that shit. It's one of the most homoerotic movies ever. If you remember the scene with Carl Weathers and Sylvester Stallone, they're running in the sand and it's just focused on quads, with survivors. Eye of the tiger and it's out there tonight, and right. But I like to think that the tigers. There's a guy out there. It's the guy who fucks tigers and he's out there tonight, and you know he's gonna fuck a tiger. And you can't escape him cause he's out there tonight, and he's big and he's horny to fight and fuck a tiger. Right? And you know that there's one tiger in Peshawar, right? Right, that it's the gay tiger has kind of been ostracized, right? And he's out there like, I know you're out there. I know you're there. My tail's up. just the one gay tiger, and he's just like, oh, I know that gay guy's out there, and he's huge, and he's probably a Dalit. You guys know the caste system in India? It goes like 6 levels from like Brahmin to Dalit, and Dalit basically means like untouchable. That's what I was going for. I almost went understandable, which actually makes more sense. But they pick up the shit for everybody, and you know that the guy who fucks tigers, he's picking up the shit all day, and then at night he just turns into the Hulk, just a big old Indian Hulk, and he's out there in the jungle, and he's like, I know you're out there. All right, you guys have a good one.
I swear. Give it up for Shannon! And he's definitely not the guy who fucks tigers. I like how he was like the gay one who's been ostracized. Like, he's really thought about this joke. He's like, so the tiger is a Pisces, born to 2 earth signs. God, what a fate. Guys, this is like a pretty good show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's clap it up. I didn't even see them mess with the camera. It's crazy that you're not going on stage. It's fine. Okay. What was I gonna freaking say? The lights and shit are on. The cameras are on. I think I'm trying to fuck it up. I'm like, what am I forgetting? Oh, to fuck up. Remove me. That was real. That was like viscerally real. Okay, I'm gonna bring up another comedian. Let me decide who. Okay. I'm going to bring up a comedian. Yeah, I know, it's a comedian. He is funny, kind, tall, and other things. Bringing to the stage the one, the only Nick.
Yay.
Y'all are clapping weird. You're clapping.
Yes. Hi. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm about to do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let y'all know. And I don't want to be judged, all right? So I just want to let you know, I do appreciate the herpes, knowledge. Like, I just want to let you know, I feel like dating apps, that should be like, you should, got herpes. Gave a bitch chlamydia twice. Just letting you know, just a little knowledge. All right, so I'm doing, if you know it, you can sing the chorus. I'm gonna play the first couple of seconds to catch it, because I gotta catch the beat. I don't know if y'all, I'm not all the way black. All right, so let me make sure I have this correct. Oh, y'all about to judge me. We're gonna talk about it afterwards, though. Oh, I don't like this. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna let y'all know this. All right, get out of my face. This is weird. I'm singing a song. Nigga, fuck y'all. This is really weird. Alright. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto! And his mama cries. Cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. In the ghetto! People don't understand. The child needs a helping hand, or he'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. In the ghetto! And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. In the ghetto! Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far. And his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down on the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. In the ghetto! Alright, and his mama cries. In the ghetto! In the ghetto! And the last line is, So, who sings that? Elvis Presley. So y'all white motherfuckers been knowing about this shit for a long time and nobody cares. Right? We got Elvis motherfucking pedophile NAMBLA founding member talking about the ghetto and y'all niggas don't care. Right? Alright? I was gonna change the song up. I was gonna be like, there's one thing that she don't need, it's another Negro mouth to feed in the ghetto. And I was gonna judge y'all motherfuckers that thought it was a part of the song. Alright? That's what I was gonna do. Okay? And I'm sorry. Fuck! It's hot in here. I gotta get naked. I don't like this. Fuck! Alright. Fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. I get worked up. I get real worked up about simple things. You know, lynching, racism. You know, the crack movement, the war on drugs, the homeless. I don't hate them. These are simple things. I believe that they can all be fixed. I'm not like Elon fix shit. Like, I don't feel like let's go to Mars and get ready for this world to just burn. Because that's basically what it is, right? We're gonna build a whole nother civilization, right? With American workers? Like, do you understand? Are we gonna check if these people are racist? Like, are we gonna check their beliefs? Because you're gonna lock a nigga on a ship? Oh. Roadhouse is the most homoerotic movie.
I used to fuck prisons like guys like you in prison.
Yes, the most homoerotic movie. All right, and the tiger fucker. Did you play Altered Beast when you were young?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
Oh! That's what he does at night. Oh! He fucks enough tigers. He's like, oh! So I'm just saying.
Just do that 3 more times.
So, yeah. I don't even know right now. Like, I'm happy today. I'm excited. We got beards in the house. And y'all just playing. This is Luke without his beanie. Y'all fucking around. Y'all fucking around right now. This man is Luke. If we would put him with a nice little beanie, They give some brown in it. I was like, quit fucking with me, Luke. You took your hat off. You see, that's black racism. White people look alike. You didn't have your beanie on. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro.
I didn't mean not to speak to you. Oh, speaking of speak to, you want to accept my friend request? Are you going to accept my friend request?
You talking to me?
Yes, madam.
Are you the one with one follower?
Yes.
I didn't know it was you.
No, get the name right first. It starts with a GR.
I think I deleted that person.
Okay, and that's generally.
You know, right? I don't know you. You're out of there.
So,
I have the same issue.
I don't know. Oh, GR, nigga. Let me talk about. Let me discuss this real quick. I'm sorry, my bad. So, welfare, welfare. Fuck. So, do y'all know what welfare was originally? Does anybody know what it did? Does anybody? Okay, so me personally, I like to watch PBS. That's how I know what they did to niggas. That's why they're trying to get rid of PBS. Like, people really don't understand that PBS be letting you know what the fuck's going on, but nobody watch it. You got Sesame Street. Oh, well, fuck it. And then Mr. Rogers is dead. Oh, we don't watch this shit no more, right? So anyway, from PBS, I learned what welfare originally was, right? Welfare was really... Did you know what they used to give you instead of like $150 rent and a 2-bedroom house for your 7 children? You know what they used to do? They used to look at your situation. You sign a form. They look at your situation. They see how many children you have. And then they would give you a house. A home. So if I'm a white woman with 5 kids for the same husband, right? Allegedly. That little brown nigga, I don't know. He was the first. She got pregnant within the first month. He was early though. No, that's not your child, sir. But I appreciate you taking care of him. So they used to give you a home, like on welfare, because you couldn't afford shit. They gave you a home, an actual 2, 3, 4 bedroom home that fit you. Do you know who didn't get this welfare?
Like who?
Yeah, that's on welfare now, right? Now get all this wonderful welfare, this $250 of food stamps and $700 of EBT cash for 7 children. That shit's so great, but I feel like we should get a house. Like I feel, not we, because I've only been on GR for a month or 2. I felt bad because I could work and shit, and then I didn't like them limiting my hours and telling me what I couldn't do. So fuck y'all. So. They gave houses away, and now they give you $175 rent. But all these people that have these houses that at the time costed shit, where are those dead white people now? Where are their children?
Living in those houses.
Living in those houses. Collecting, getting loans against those houses as well, right? Houses that the government paid $4,000 or $5,000 for that are now worth upwards of $1.7 million, and people don't really realize that, right? It's a fucking welfare house. You nigga, white niggas everywhere, right? Take it back. White niggas. Check your mail. So, I don't know. I don't know. I shed a tear on that one. I did. I felt bad. I'm sorry, white people. That could be the end before the beginning. Like, we didn't like that. They made Whoopi become seedy. So, like, she's seedy again. And then, I'm sorry. How many Jewish people do we have here? 2.
Jewish ancestry.
Okay. Me too. And then the other people came over and they're like, y'all 2 brothers married niggas? They helped you get land? They're still niggas. We're going to stay here and live off of that for these next 2 years. But in 5 years, we're going to take all of our people that come here and they're going to be disappointed in you. And we're going to move away and change our motherfucking names. We're no longer Lisberg, we're Roethlisberger. That's what we are now. So, I'm just saying. That's just conspiracy theory. So, what else? I get so angry I lose what I be thinking about.
White people.
There you go! Thank you! This man gets it! White people!
You're gone.
Sam would have ate that. Sam would have said 5 seconds in front of everybody on camera. Nigga, fuck you. So, basically, I feel like, you know, there's some things. Oh, white people. Thank you.
You didn't talk about Whoopi.
No. I was gonna ask, yes, the Jewish folks.
Yeah.
So, is Whoopi a converted Jewish lady? I believe she's a practicing Jew.
I think she is.
For like the past 40 or 50
She's
years.
been practicing that long.
No,
she might be.
No.
She might be one now.
Well, now we're not going to talk about it. 40 or 50 years of following your religion.
She's Jewish.
Loving white people. Do you know who her little partner used to be on the HBO shit? Was it Billy Crystal?
Yeah.
And Robin Williams, right?
She was married to Bobcat Goldthwait.
Right?
Wow.
That's right. Yeah.
So this woman been rocking with the white race. And she says, these are not my opinions. Miss Elaine Johnson said this. Carolyn Elaine Johnson said this. Ceedie, she said that the Holocaust was a white-on-white crime. And it's hilarious, right? And she's a fucking comedian. And that shit's funny as fuck. That's not my opinion. Other people, this man laughing is where I get that it's funny as fuck. So, I'm just letting y'all know. But she said it, and I feel like if everything is... All right, if I walk outside right now and punch Eno in the face, right? Eno, you Nigerian. You ain't American, motherfucker, right? It's still gonna be a black on black crime, right? They ain't gonna look at nothing about, you didn't like her because she's Nigerian. Nope. Two niggas fighting. And that's all it's gonna be. And I don't understand what they went through. I have one more offensive thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm fine.
KFC tweeted out a reminder to celebrate Crystal Knock.
Crystal Knock.
They really did on Crystal Knock.
Real.
KFC tweeted.
Germans.
What is that?
Tell me what it is.
It's when Germans went through like a Jewish business district and fucked everything up.
One night,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Nineteen.
One night. What year?
37.
One night. They went through 3 blocks. They went through Burger Street and broke shit up, basically. Right? They went through Burger. They didn't kill nobody. They didn't burn shit down. They broke motherfucking windows. All right? They broke windows. Does anybody know what Tulsa, Oklahoma is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Were there deaths?
Yeah.
There were deaths. Did them niggas recover?
Oh.
No.
Are they protected by different nations? Did anybody compensate them for what they went through on American soil?
Highly doubt it.
Okay, so, where's Miho? She's scared of atomic bomb, right? That shit's frightening. Atomic bomb. Did that shit happen in America? Did the people that were incarcerated here and interned in America, did they recover from what happened to them? Yes, they did. They were compensated.
I didn't know.
Yes, they were given money. They might have lost their homes and their businesses that they had, but they were given money to recover. And also to shut the fuck up and be American. Because people don't realize that. A lot of the shit that we go through, you shut the fuck up because you American. And you know what you can do here. Right? But me personally, I don't know what the fuck I can do here. I'm learning. I'm trying to find out. If Trump can do it.
Yeah.
So, I love y'all. Have a good night. I'm sorry for yelling. Sam. I know. That's why I was like, so I kept looking at you. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, I was like, I
Sorry.
forgot where I was. I really enjoyed
Follow me
that.
on Instagram.
You gotta no. You don't even have it.
Let's be real about
request off.
Let's be real about his Instagram for a second. Your name isn't on it.
Oh no, don't say that.
Okay.
Don't say that.
It's hard to understand. I have to say, who is this?
I know. I'm sorry.
But then I was like, it's okay because it's funny. That was great. Clap it
Stop
up.
judging me.
I actually was talking to my mom about your bit, about Whoopi Goldberg, White on White Crime. And then I was talking about how black people were killed in the Holocaust. She goes, what?
Didn't know? Wow.
Not on the levels.
So then I solved racism with my mom in one night because of you. No, that's crazy. I was like, Mommy, let's sit and talk. But then I got bored real quick. I started talking to her about the Kardashians.
Yes.
And we ended on genocide. Ooh. And
that's about right.
That's real. Huh, that's visceral. That's Los Angeles. I've been told that I sound like you're listening to Snapchat news. Does that feel whatever it is right now? That's hell. That's actual. That's purgatory. Okay, I'm gonna bring up our headliner of the night. Woo! He hasn't been here in a while. I don't know when he's coming back, so soak up every fucking moment of this comedian who I'm about to bring up. I'm not gonna say who yet. You don't even know who. I said headliner. Headliner means last person. Okay. Bring to the stage the one and only, my Jewish pal, Noah G.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yes,
Jews.
There you go. Yes.
Jews.
Can I join in?
Get out, Jews. Sorry. What if that's what this just turned into? It's like, I'm one of the self-hating kind. Get out. That's right. Kanye was right. I don't know.
No.
He's not. Come on. You think a guy like me could agree with a guy like him? Come on. He's just talking about repeating. He didn't talk about repeating Crystal Nacht. That was KFC. KFC did that. That was not Kanye West. Night of Broken Glass is what Kristallnacht means in German, which was a prequel to Nazi Meth Addiction, which is a History Channel now. You can find it online. It's good. When you were not bringing up me last set, you were like, he's funny. I was like, yeah, that's me. You're like, he's kind. I was like, yeah, it's me. And then you were like, he's tall, and I was like, I guess in a room full of midgets. I am tall in a room full of very short people. No, but your set was wonderful. You did.
Thank you, sir.
Did a really good job.
Thank you.
It was good stuff. Yeah, Jews were compensated. We got what? Occupied Palestine, baby. We got that. We got that whole space. And it's not coming back, man. You read the news about Israel, it's bad, man. I went there this summer, and they're like, nah, we sealed the deal. We blocked off the part that separates the north from the southwest bank. We have taken it. And I'm like, fuck, this is people are gonna ask me questions about this. I'm gonna have to educate myself. I'm gonna have to do it. Israel is a cool place. It's like it's a lot like Disneyland for religious people. If anything could explode at any point in time, it's like you go on a trip and like everything's all polished and clean. And, like Mickey Mouse is your tour guide, and he's like, "Oh, kids, you want to go see the place where Jesus was born?" And then you step out of the bus, and you walk down, and you get down, and you see the cross. And then Mickey Mouse just explodes everywhere. And there's just like a white glove disembodied and like a Mickey Mouse head bleeding everywhere. And then you go back home with a t-shirt that says, "Oh, I went to Israel and all I got was this prosthetic limb." That's what you get. It's fun, man. It's cool. I was really excited. I was wondering what was going on here. I'm glad you guys are metalheads, because I was worried for a second. I was like, did we just walk into your guys' Dungeons and Dragons match? What the fuck is going on here? Like, we just walk in. This is the weirdest fucking Christmas party ever. We got biblically accurate Jesus over in the corner. It's what you look like. We got the Neon Mary. That's the other one. And I don't know, Santa Claus before he went white. Guy with a bad haircut. I It's okay, I'm sure it spins really well. You spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby. I'm not even that deep spin shit. I'm fucking gay too, ish. I don't know. I got a girlfriend, I got a girlfriend now, but like, doesn't mean I'm not, riding the toilet cowgirl either. Shit that's happened. That was gross, man, but I was like, I can relate. That was fucked up. That is no good. That is no bueno. It happens. I was like, yeah, no surprise that you needed a second butt plug, 'cause you got a big ass, dude. I'm sure you needed a bigger one. That's it. I got a bigger one too. One time I was fucking a girl. She was fucking me actually. And afterwards we were sitting there in postcoital bliss, and she goes, "Noah, your asshole is cavernous." I was like,
What?
okay, there's a lot of caverns. Like one of the ones you gotta squeeze through, like a spelunking cavern. Are we talking like one of those things made by a river in China? One of the biggest ones in existence. I know, I'm glad you guys are metalheads though. I'm glad you guys are metalheads. When you when you first got out here, you did the voice. You were like, what was it? It was, "Bang your fucking heads." But all I heard was, "Burger fucking AIDS." Yeah. Which is how telephone happens. Like, it's dangerous. It's like someone says, "Bang your fucking heads," and then the next guy goes, "What is he saying?" He's like, "You said burger fucking AIDS." And it's like, that guy's homophobic. Burger AIDS. I don't know what that is, but I don't want it. Yeah, I never gave anyone chlamydia, but personally, I know. Thank you. I know what it's like to be in an STD scare. That's for damn sure. I was dating this girl in college, dating this broad. I always stood in front of her, be a man. So I've been obsessed with those Boston be a man memes, by the way. I don't know. Be a man. Be a man. What's the, I don't know. Let's get off that subject. Either way, I was dating this girl in college, and I know, based off of our relationship, that I am just super gullible. Like, whenever I pick up the phone, there's an Indian guy on the other end, I'm like, I'm about to lose money. I gotta fucking just get off right now. This guy's gonna take money from me. Because she said, "Oh, Noah, how many people have you slept with before you dated me?" And I was like, 4. And she goes, "Oh, really? Because last time you told me 3. 3. You could have an STD, Noah. You could have an STD. You need to get checked." I'm like, fuck, I gotta get checked. So I go to the doctor. I'm like, okay, I'm just guilty about this. I know I'm fine. I know I don't have anything. I pee in the cup. They take the urine. They drink it. Just kidding. They don't drink it. They take the cup and they test it. And the doctor takes a little sip, and she goes, "You have no chlamydia. You don't have chlamydia." And I said, okay, I know I don't have chlamydia, but I have to show for my girlfriend that I'm doing something, that I'm trying. They go, "Well, we can give you these antibiotics, and at least then she'll think you're doing something." So I took them back home, and my girlfriend saw that I had these antibiotics, and she goes, "Okay, you're gonna take them?" And I go, "Yeah." So I took them. And afterwards, she just made fun of me for it. She was like, "Ha ha ha, I made you take chlamydia drugs," and that's why I'm gullible. That's why I have trust issues, guys. There's no punchline for that yet. That's it. Let's see. We have the Night of Broken Glass, crystal meth. Oh yeah, the getting a welfare house. That shit's ridiculous. I didn't know that they used to do that with people. You'd imagine how disappointed you would be if you're one of those people who got a welfare house and you chose it in like West Virginia or some shit. Like, shit, this thing's worth nothing. Everybody's addicted to heroin around me. What am I doing? I should have been Mormon. I should have moved to fucking Utah. That's what I should have done. And at least my house would be worth something. I don't know. I grew up in a Mormon area growing up. I'm a Jew from Utah, which means I'm in danger. Pretty much all times. It was fun. I get invited to little things growing up. Like they'd invite me to barbecues. And there'd be like a water slide in the pool at the end, and like I'd go and be like, "Oh, I'm so excited to ride down the water slide." And I'd ride down the water slide, and I'd get to the bottom, and a guy would just push my head underwater, and he'd be like, "In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost." I'm like, holy shit! Did you just baptize me? It's like, yes, you're a Mormon now. That's what they did to Anne Frank. They baptized Anne Frank posthumously. They're like, she's one of us. She would have wanted to. If she could have been here with us. The Mormons baptized a dead lady. It's weird. I just got back from Idaho recently. I was visiting my girlfriend's family up there, and her dad's side, they're all WASPs. White, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant. That's what they are. They don't know anything about Jewish culture. They're like, oh, are you going to make the late keys for us tonight? And I was like, yeah. They're like, what are they? I'm like, it's fried potatoes. You're going to love them. It's like, that's weird. They're late keys? I'm like, they're fried potatoes. They ate them. They loved them. Either way, I get there, and the first thing they say to welcome me is, you guys have to go see the Anne Frank Memorial. They're just trying to relate, guys. I gotta say, they're trying to be nice. They're trying to do something. Elon Musk posted a picture recently of himself as Batman on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw this. He was like, I feel like this tonight. And it was a picture of him as Batman. And it just makes, like, what the fuck does that mean? What is he doing? I know he's like a breeder, like a sperm, like he wants to get his sperm and everything, right? Is this motherfucker just breaking into sperm banks and just jerking off in all the cups? Like, I'm gonna make more of me. I'm gonna make more of me. I'm gonna do it. Burger fucking hates. Yeah, so Southwest is fucked up. You guys know about this. They canceled all their flights. I didn't know what a fucking wheel and spoke or a point-to-point airline was before this week, but damn it, now I know. And Southwest is a point-to-point, which means that if you fly it and then they cancel a flight somewhere in fucking Kathmandu, you're fucked. Personally, you're fucked. It's bad. But can you imagine if you were like flying Southwest to go visit your girlfriend for Christmas, and then your flight gets canceled, so you rent a car, and you drive in a snowstorm, and you almost crash, and then you get a flat tire, and you have to get someone to fix your tire, and then you get to your girlfriend's house in Denver, and you're catfished and she was a man. Like, can you imagine if that was it the whole time? Like, he collects My Little Pony dolls. Like, you should have flown United. That's what should have happened. I don't know. Let me get real with you guys. I haven't done comedy in a like, I'm just gonna take a knee. That sounds good. I haven't been doing comedy as much because I don't believe in myself. Like, this is never gonna work for me. It might work for you. It might work for you. But I don't know if it's gonna work for me. Because while I may be kind, I may be funny, I'm not tall unless I'm in a room of midgets. And you gotta be commanding over a crowd. You gotta be tall unless you're in a room full of midgets. So if you guys know any midget rooms, I'd love to play them.
I would too.
Thank you, yeah. That'd be fun, actually. Midget wrestling room. I got a roommate who's a conspiracy theorist, and he's always talking about the Clintons. He's obsessed with the Clintons. He's like, we gotta stop the Clintons from eating these fucking babies, dude. I'm like, how are you gonna stop the Clintons from eating these babies? You can't even clean your fucking room. Like, there are fucking fapkins everywhere. This is disgusting. This is a gross place.
I like that.
He's ridiculous, dude. This guy's absolutely nuts. He thinks he's got, like, he doesn't understand how magnets work. Hey, he thinks all the things on the refrigerator are just held up by little tiny Jews. Thinks they're held up by little tiny Jews. Jews would never do manual labor. They would never hold anything up. That's fucking ridiculous. Now, if he told me there are little Jews in his computer doing his accounting, that would make sense to me, guys. And that's my time.
I was saying preach.
Oh, preach. Well, I think it's my time anyway. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Jewish.
That was Noah G, you guys. He's a real G. That was good. He said, we have occupied Palestine, you die! That was funny. That was great, honestly. Because people, like, get weird talking about that. But weird. But I love that. What was the thing I was going to end with? What was the God thing that you said? God. It's long. It's a long night. I gave you guys extra time because that was actually really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Usually when everyone's here, I give them like 8, and I just say that's 10, and then I gaslight. Girl boss gatekeep. Okay, someone's outside coming in. Oh, we got a comment on the live stream. It said JB was always cute since Jamila. Are these things making sense to you? Okay, viewer. Who's JB, who's Jamila, right? This isn't a joke. This is someone... Nobody? Okay. But we love that we have viewers who are vocal! Okay, clap it up! For JB and Jamila. I was like, we didn't talk about Justin Bieber. Thank you guys so much for coming. Make sure to tune into the LA School of Comedy live stream. We're here live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's $10 to perform, $5 to watch. And we're pretty much the only open mic that gets your recording, let alone a professional one. A professional one. Okay, really quick, this jacket that I'm wearing, clap it up for my jacket.
Yeah.
Was made by someone in this room, Miss Anna, clap it up. So, everybody follow her at Enno Explores on Instagram. And she's actually at the Melrose Trading Post every Sunday. She's been there for a while. Let's go visit her. Come on. Again, I'm Sam Linderman. You can follow me on Instagram at SamLakeTBH. You can follow LA School of Comedy at, it's okay. At LA School of Comedy on Instagram. And, have a great night. Oh, I have to end the live. Do you want to come sing a little more? That was fun. That was great.
You're good, you're good.
People dying, and care for one another, make it a better place, a better place. We are the world, oh, we are the children, oh, we are the ones who make a better place, so that's all you need. Have a good night. Thank you, Sam.